welcome back to Vitalise Coffee Break. Today I am joined by Gemma.
Hi.
And so Gemma, I would love to ask you, can you share with us today a little bit of your own story, a little bit of your journey with Jesus?
I certainly can, Rebecca. So I gave my life to Jesus when I was 3 years old, which seems like an awful long time ago. And at 3 years old, how do you remember that you gave your life to Jesus? Well, what I know is I was brought up in a Christian home. My mum and dad were Christians before I was born. And my mum overheard me at 3 years old in the lounge praying a prayer and asking Jesus to come into my life. And the lovely thing was that she continued to remind me of that moment throughout my life. And interestingly, I have 2 children, and both of them gave their lives to Jesus at a really similar point. And what we do in our family, a bit of a family tradition, is we mark those occasions with what we call their Jesus' birthday. So they have their birthday on the day that they were born, but they also have a Jesus birthday, and we remind them on that day of that special moment when they gave their lives to Jesus, when they invited Jesus into their life for the first time.
That's amazing, Gemma. Thank you so much for sharing that. And I love what you were saying about actually remembering that moment where we've had a significant encounter with Jesus. Perhaps that being where we've invited him into our lives. I think it's great to remember and to mark those occasions. So Gemma, since you made that commitment at about 3 years old, have you had any other significant encounters, significant moments in your journey?
I have, and I always see my relationship with God, that first time that I invited Jesus into my life at 3 years old, that first time that I accepted that friendship, that offer of friendship from Jesus as being so important. But like any friendship, there can be moments when you are really close to a friend and then you're much further away from that friendship, maybe because you haven't spent as much time with that friend, or you just haven't had that time to connect with that friend. And so even though I know that there was that one significant occasion at that age when I gave my life to Jesus, knowing that my friendship and relationship with Jesus is ongoing, I know that there are many times throughout my life where I have chosen to recommit my life, chosen to draw closer to Jesus, just known when that relationship with Jesus needed me to spend more time with him and cultivate that friendship, and that's been really good. I mean, really significantly for me has been when I've gone to Christian festivals and had that really special time of asking Jesus to fill me again, recommitting my life to him, asking me to fill in with his Holy Spirit and drawing close to him in that way.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Gemma. I'm really struck actually by what Gemma said, that second moment that Gemma's just shared with us happens in a really big environment, surrounded by loads of other people at a festival. But actually when Gemma was just 3, it happened at home on her own in her lounge. And I just want to encourage any of you watching this morning, if you are thinking, actually, do you know what? I want to cultivate my friendship with Jesus, as Gemma's just shared. You can do that wherever you are today. You can invite God in afresh. You can choose to draw closer to him. Whether you are surrounded by hundreds and thousands of other people at a festival, or whether you are at home, on your own, in the lounge, or anywhere else at all. And so I would just love to leave you with that encouragement. Do you want to invest more in your friendship with Jesus? And if so, why not pray and ask him to draw you deeper today? It's been great to have you joining us for Vitalise Coffee Break today, and we'll be back again next week, so do join us again then.